the man on the overlap, Lewis, and back to Bateman, charging forward. The Hawks scrappy kick. Didn't do Franklin any favours. Well, Frawley won't want to let him in because it doesn't take much. And Buddy will just line it up. Oh, Buddy! What about that? It's NAB can't leave that for the home and away chase.
That is extraordinary, isn't it? It was a brilliant passage of play right up until the final kick from Bateman, which was a bit of a shank. And James Frawley did everything right, just like we saw Bowman at the other end. He had front position, but he didn't keep the ball in front of him, Spud. But you just don't expect someone to kick a goal from. That's a 1 in 100 you would get of those.
Well, it came off James's knee, and obviously just a little bit of a fumble there, and then he thought, I'll defend Franklin, I'll keep him to the boundary line. The degree of difficulty, there's not a lot of daylight there, but he just nailed it.
Never looked like from the bird's eye view from the goal umpire's camera.
Sorry for pushing you too, Jason. It was just great stuff though, wasn't it?
Never seen you this excited, Hutto.
Well, it is early in the year, but
50, that's undisciplined play.
Just heard the umpire telling Buddy Franklin that it was inside the 50, so it'll only be a 6-pointer.
Well, just what Melbourne, as Kingy said, just what Melbourne didn't.
He's known to do that, Colin Sylvia, though.
He worked hard for the free kick, Nathan Jones, too.
So, it's Buddy, and it's for 6. His first goal was spectacular. His second is a miss kick.
What a shank.
It's inside out and straight over the goal.
Could easily have been for 9 too, couldn't it? I mean, it was just another foot and it would have been 9.
David Fleming as a swing bowler would have been happy with that. That was just an unbelievable kick off the boot.
Well, you can see there the ball was set free by a little handball, and then 2 players hung on to him, but that's a nothing bump on Franklin from Colin Sylvia, and I mean, he knows better than that. That's disappointing.
As you know, if there's any head-eye or contact above the shoulder, as we saw there from Colin Sylvia,
but look, not an opinion for that.
Yeah.
Good tackled as soon as he...
Watch him spread now, though, Hawthorn.
Now here's Buddy, off with a bounce, down the middle. He's given it plenty, and the Hawks fans are on their feet again. One from the boundary, one from the middle.
The rocket launcher.
Doesn't he know it's March?
He launched that from inside the square. He was running outside. His line was taking him outside the point post, and he's just hooked it across the body about 60 metres.
I think it's gone all of 60. It's gone 60 in the air. It's a great
look at the angle. He sees space. He says, well, I'll have a bounce.
That is
and then look at the angle he's running at and launch.
Give him 12.
The square.
Look at the bend 12. On it.
I think he's kicked that from inside the square, just about.
Here's the third eye look.
Where he's kicked the ball from. He's had a look. Yeah, inside the square.
A couple of metres inside the square.
Well, that's gone at least 65 metres. At least.
That's a bomb.
The former Crow, James Seller. J-Mar. Buddy again, inside out. Oh,
that turned into a reverse banana. Yeah. Nearly curved back in.
One of the few left foot is the third eye again, hitting the woodwork. He's one of the few left footers, Jace, that gets the ball moving the other way. Amazing.
Bartram got some heat as he played on with that kick in.
You've got Franklin, who's 6'6". And that's the beauty of Hawthorn. They play on instantly. Melbourne have been marking the ball and going back slow, and that's what a forward loves.
Yep.
There's not kicking the ball over the man in the mark. With a low dart like that, that is impossible to defend.
You think Hawthorn's selection committee going into round 1 will have some difficult choices to make, won't they? Got 20
healthy options.
Yeah, 26, 27 real genuine contenders for the side in round 1.
Which is all any club tries to do in NAB Cup. You give as much exposure as you can to players that weren't in your best.
Odd or two perhaps from the Hawks. And they've got loose men inside the 50, and Suckling's the man to kick it, and guess who's the man to mark it?
Unbelievable. Beautifully called, Hutto. Matty Suckling. It's amazing. He had 24 disposals.
He had to kick it about 60 metres to get there.
He's had 1 handball, 23 kicks, and 22 of the 23 have gone lace out. That is an amazing game from Suckling. Beautiful mark there from Franklin also.
So Buddy already has kicked 3 goals, 2, taken 5 marks, had 15 disposals, and he shaped that one superbly. And the Hawks continue to have all the answers here. 72 points is the margin. Buddy Franklin, 4 goals, playing second fiddle in the goal-kicking tally at least to David Hale with 6.
And we've seen a lot of the long kicks forward throughout the NAB Cup. A lot of teams doing it. It's just a matter of having the right targets up forward and kicking to advantage. And that one, Franklin had worked his way out the back. He had the space to have a run and jump at the footy, and that was always going to make it difficult for Melbourne's defence.
Saw Colin Garland there. Again, he reached for the spoil. A guy like Franklin, you've actually got to use a good, strong body spoil and then get the fist in. He tried the reach, and that's fraught with danger with a guy like Franklin. What a tap.
Lewis. Diopolo getting closer. Buddy. Oh, he's found a way.
What a tap from Hale.
As he always does.
Can't be a goal, can it? But it has to be.
It's a goal, definitely.
From there.
Wow.
I'd love to see that.